Alright guys, here we go again. England versus
Hello
Hungary
everyone, the weather
in another
forecast has
Nations League
promised us a very
fixture.
pleasant day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company here on the commentary gantry is Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start, with justifiable cause. It's Hungary against England.
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
The lineup then for the hosts.
So, lineup-wise, I think
five,
Hungary are going to
but with
play
only
5
two
at the
in
back.
midfield, they could get
I
overrun.
honestly, I don't know
It'll be
really
interesting to see who
what
comes
they're
in to
going to
support
do
them, if anybody.
with their lineup, other than the formation, I think. And so, I'll just talk about England's. I think they're going to anticipate Hungary playing this way, and so even though England typically play like 3-4-2-1, I think for this game they'll go 4-2-3-1. And you'll see who I have in a second here. It's a very standard England lineup because I don't even England and Germany are two teams that are very hard to predict, and so I just went pretty basic here. So I went Walker, Stones, Maguire, Trippier because Shaw's not in the lineup or in the squad. Rice Phillips, pretty easy. Maybe Bellingham. And then Grealish, Mount, Sterling, and then Kane up front. So this easily could be England's lineup. It's probably their best lineup. But they also, them and Germany, like I just said, they rotate their team a ton. So, you know, you could see Trent start. You could see Reece James start. You could see Maguire off the bench. I mean, honestly, who knows?
Having won the ball back,
They also could be rotating players for this game because they play a goal.
Well, not part of the script, was it?
Okay. Anyway, yeah, England play
Well, here it is again.
Germany and Italy this window, and so I think this could be the game where they... Oh, Harry Maguire. This could be the game I thought where they could... Oh, I thought the Hungary player put it in. It looked like Maguire did, own goal. Oh, that's hilarious.
Well, an own goal.
But anyway, yeah, this could be, I think, the game where you could see, like, maybe Ben White start, something like that. We'll see. Southgate's another one of those managers that sort of has his group of players that he likes, and another giveaway right away by, who was that? Declan Rice gave it away.
And clears his lines.
Cleared away by Stones. These players, these England players
will be next.
are slow. Rice, Maguire, Stones, they all feel like we're running in mud again. Anyway, that's a hilarious way to start with Harry Maguire putting it in his own net. So England behind right away.
Kane.
Before the game even starts, really.
And now it's Phillips. Maguire.
If you ask me my opinion on this game, I feel like if Hungary do indeed play 5 at the back, England are probably going to dominate possession.
Declan Rice.
And this is, I think, what people want to see from England. They're not really, a high possession team. They're more of like a defensive team that counters.
He got nothing but ball.
And
he's conceded the corner.
I think people would like to see them be more expansive. I don't think you can necessarily you can win the World Cup that way. I just think you're making it harder than it needs to be, I think, because you have the talent here to go and attack and press and do all those things, and you're sort of just choosing to be more defensive
Delivering it.
out of, just being conservative, and I get that, but the fans have been frustrated for sure with that.
Walker.
Walker sends it in.
Cross.
Ooh.
Pressure on to clear his lines.
Kane almost got to on the end
They
of
can
that
bring
one.
it out now.
Hungary, this is sort of, I think, what the game will look like. England are keeping them down at that end, and then Hungary play a long ball out, and they try to counter
Schaefer.
however they can.
Oh, couldn't quite find his teammate.
That's hilarious, though, going back to the beginning of the game. They play one ball in, and Maguire puts it in his own net.
Sterling crossing.
Oh, and we get a tying goal here from Mason Mount.
So well.
That was a really nice
Goal of
finish.
the highest class. Fantastic technique.
Oh, I didn't England pack the house. This is an away game.
This is perfectly placed while the movement
See all
in
those
the box
fans?
is equal to it. It's such good timing.
Perfect
What a
finish.
goal.
You rarely get you rarely get what I want my players to do out of the FIFA. See how he opened his left foot there and just kind of redirected it, passed it into the corner. So many times on FIFA, you'll get like you just won't get what you're
So
looking
back
for there, and he'll
underway.
slice the
One
ball
goal
off into
apiece
the
here.
crowd or whatnot. So Mason Mount picks up a goal for England, and after
Adam Nudge.
13 minutes, we are back tied.
Roland Salai. Useful looking position, you've got to say. So Bosley.
Two of my England players get
Stones
made.
attending to
Okay.
his defensive duties.
Pickford in goal. As I've mentioned on other videos, previous videos, I think you gotta have a top goalkeeper to win the World Cup.
Maguire.
And even though Pickford doesn't play for necessarily
now.
the best team or anything, kind of plays for
Declan Rice.
he should be playing, I think, for a better team. But
Stones.
nevertheless, he's a really good goalkeeper, really good English
Harry
goalkeeper,
Maguire
and
now.
I think that gives them a
Trippier.
chance
Rice with
beyond
it.
all the talent they have to
Here's
to
Mount.
actually win a tournament. Not only do they set up defensively, their goalkeeper will keep them in basically every game.
And he read it well.
I don't think Pickford has had many shockers. The back four, like the defensive line, sure has, but Pickford,
Nice and easy for the keeper.
nothing comes to mind. England didn't even concede a goal at the Euros until the semifinals against Denmark. All three, let me see, the group games, they played
Maguire.
Croatia didn't concede, Scotland didn't concede, and
Mount.
the Czech Republic didn't concede, and then
Mount.
round of 16 against Germany didn't concede,
Well, that is
quarterfinals
how to run at
against
defenders.
Ukraine didn't concede. So yeah, they didn't concede till their 6th game, which was the
Grealish.
semifinals. That's kind of
And
crazy.
the pass was just
Ooh, out
that
of
little
bounds.
bit off. Nearly found its target.
And so yeah, as the World Cup gets closer, you'll hear about England among the
They've got it now.
favorites.
What can
Oh,
they
the
do?
corner flag just saved me. That's funny. You're going to hear about England as one of the favorites, and I think that's
Mount.
deserved. But I do have some
And give it
questions still
away.
about this team.
Daniel
I don't think
Saloi.
there's any team, honestly, though, that doesn't have
Read it superbly to take
some
back
sort of
possession.
weakness or some sort of question mark. I mean, if you go down the list of Brazil, France, England, Argentina,
Oh, stylish ball.
basically
What can they do
anybody
now?
you want to name, I can find you a flaw in their team. And so if you're looking for the perfect
looks
team to
promising.
pick to win the World Cup, that team doesn't really exist. And then
Moving
when
the
you
ball
layer on top
effectively.
of that it's tournament football,
Daniel Saloi.
you're going to get a team that
Adam Nudge.
you don't expect that I guarantee you will make the
surely.
quarterfinals. Ooh,
Still a
really good
chance.
save, Pickford.
Threat over for now, it seems.
Plays it out to Grealish. Okay.
It would be a
Gets
bit
back
annoying to
and-
have lost the ball.
cleans me off the ball.
Well,
I
they're
see.
showing great energy here, and that's being matched by the fans. What an atmosphere.
Really good challenge.
Can't even see where that ball is going.
So a throw in here. And unable to pick out a teammate. And that'll be a throw.
Oh
To
my
be
God,
advised,
no.
giving the ball away in that position.
Oh
Well,
my
he had
God.
the chance. He
Almost
went
put that
for
in.
power. He might be regretting that now.
Well, he got his angles all wrong there. That's a poor miss.
That was curving back in towards goal too. Went right over the top.
Stones. Trippier. They're certainly allowing their opponents to come onto them. And now Stones. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass.
Play it back in to Sterling. Sterling or
Walker.
Mount plays it to Walker, who's making a run.
Sterling.
Penalty?
And the referee
Yeah,
has
penalty.
pointed to the spot.
So
Penalty
Sterling,
given.
I was looking,
Well,
not
no
really
card
looking for the
handed
penalty,
out.
but
He
looking to
gets
drive
away with
into the
a
box,
rebuke.
maybe draw
Well,
a
a lot of
penalty.
referees would have booked him there, but I'm with him on this one. No yellow
I don't know
card
why
for
he's
me.
making that challenge. I guess because I'm about to go around him. So here we go. Harry Kane stepping up to the spot.
To give them the lead here. And slots it
And really
home.
nice finish.
Well,
The
his
goalkeeper
heart
doesn't
might have
even
been
move, so
fluttering,
that
but
makes
he
it real
didn't
easy,
show
doesn't it?
A goal from the spot.
England go back ahead 2-1.
Well, as you can see, the keeper makes no effort in the end. He was hoping it would be struck down the middle, but it's an easy finish, really.
Interesting.
So on with the
Speaking
match.
of the Nations
2-1
League
is the
group that
scoreline.
England are in,
What's gonna
obviously
happen
this game
next?
is against Hungary, but the games everyone are going to be interested in are England, Germany, and England, Italy. And so those are some exciting upcoming games for
Maguire.
the Three Lions.
Phillips. Harry Maguire now.
Basically, no
Calvin
matter what,
Phillips.
if a team is playing like this, basically they're playing a 5-3-2
Maguire.
Hungary. It's going to be sort of hard to
Declan
break
Rice.
that down. You're going to have to send a lot of numbers forward,
Stones.
play in the half space.
Moving into the advanced position. And let's give credit to the
And
defending.
even then, you're not going to... You may not be successful at all, but...
Adam Nudge. Well, there to intercept. Phillips. Well, couldn't keep it. Nearly at the break then, and the visitors have eked out a lead. Stuart, an opportune moment, I think, to get your assessment.
Yeah, it's certainly been an open game, but on the balance of play, I think they do deserve their lead. They just have that little bit more creativity, particularly in the wide areas.
So I think if England have a chance in this game to put up a bunch of goals, I think you could see Southgate
Adam Nudge.
definitely rotate his
Salah with
squad,
it.
get a lot of guys there. They're
Opportunity to
capped
deliver
for
the
a lot of
cross.
guys like maybe Foden.
Well,
Foden
they
may actually
continue their
start.
push for the equaliser, but definitely not forcing
Maybe a
it.
Reece James and Trent, like I was saying
And still
before.
trying to get the shot off.
Get Jude Bellingham in
Adam
there.
Nudge.
Maybe even Jordan Henderson. I don't know if he's even.
An
I have to go see if
authoritative
he's even in this
challenge.
squad. He
And the
might not be,
counter-attack is
actually. I don't
on.
know.
Options available.
Really good ball there.
Grealish. And now it's Phillips. Mount. Kane. Rice. And Grealish.
Oh,
Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. Setting off perhaps a little bit too much here.
a little too wide for Sterling.
Sterling.
Oh.
The attack carried an initial threat but fizzled out.
And so there's the
A
first
chance
half.
then
So
for the
we've had
respective
in a
managers
little
to
bit of an
address their
eventful first
charges.
half. We've had
It
the
is
own goal,
half-time here.
the penalty, the
Well,
Mount
Harry
goal.
Kane certainly bringing
and
his
kind of a little
influence
bit
to
of
bear
everything.
on that first half. Stuart, what did you think about his performance?
Well, Derek, he took his goal well and was a constant threat throughout that first half. I thought he showed a lot of skill to get out of tight situations, and he had a real impact on the plate.
All right, so second half here.
And the ball is moving again.
No major
with England
changes
looking to build
other
on a
than
largely
I
positive
subbed on
first half
Foden for
performance.
Grealish and then flipped the winger. So Foden comes to the right. Sterling goes from the right to the left. And everything else is the same. Trippier stays here at left back. Same midfield. Harry Kane still in.
Calvin Phillips. Mount. And you need your defender to take charge. Walker. And now it's Phillips. Harry Kane. It's
Ooh,
come off the keeper.
that shot made it all the way through.
Threat over for now, it seems. Endre Botka. Well, making high pressing work for them here. Foden. Can he finish? Oh, surely.
Oh, Foden lays it across for Sterling, and it's 3-1 England. Foden easily could have kept that himself and switched to his
Well,
left
as you
foot
can
and
see,
shot
was
it,
a
but
fairly simple
plays
finish
it
in
to
the
his
end,
teammate,
but
and
you
it's
still have to be in the right place,
3-1,
keep
and
your
England are
composure
racking
and
up the
finish it
goals
off,
here.
and that's exactly what he did.
So Foden comes on, and in 5 minutes already has an
back
assist.
underway, 3-1 the score.
And a pretty nice takeaway there to force that, to get the ball back for England, and then run with the ball
What
at his
can they do
feet
to
and
stop
then
him
play it
running at them?
across. And, that's you see right there why a lot of people call for him to be in the starting lineup for this team, for this
They've
national team.
regained possession. Schaefer. There to win it back. Maguire. Walker. Calvin Phillips. Calvin Phillips.
Well, England have controlled
So possession
as you
is
can
up to
see,
almost
and that's
70.
been because of their ability to win the ball back so quickly. Their
I
pressing has
think,
been
you know,
excellent,
this
and
is
they just
obviously
haven't stopped
a
working.
Hungary
It's been
team
a
that's not
fantastic
going to
performance up to now.
out-possess you, but against better teams, I would love to see England play a
Stuffing out
style
the
that
danger.
allowed them not 70% possession, but just when they play like a team
Phillips.
like Italy. I think that in the Euro finals, Italy was up there at almost
Right, Phillips.
70% possession. I want to say, I could be wrong about that. I'd have to
Foden.
go check. But
Now Walker.
ooh,
Crossed accurately towards
it's
the far
just, you know,
post.
it's just hard when you're possessing the ball
referee
that
allowing
little and you're
advantage to
basically
accrue
just
to
playing
them.
on the counterattack, and
Walker
most of your
failed to
players
hold
are
it.
out there just defending, inviting pressure and all that. It just makes it, like I said, it makes it harder than it should be,
Well, the
especially
attack
because
looks
England have
promising.
so much attacking talent. And they're playing a defensive
Trippier.
kind of game, and it's, again, I understand it. It's kind of served them well in the past 2 tournaments for, in England have the history of,
Rice.
some tournament
Kane.
falters and all that and drama, and Southgate's sort of got rid of
Is
that,
cutting off the supply.
and he's delivered results. Haven't won the World Cup or anything, but semi-final of the World Cup and then final of the Euro, and the logical
Calvin
next step
Phillips.
is go and win the thing. I just wonder if he's going to have to switch it up a bit, play more attacking.
Walker.
Ooh, good strike from Foden.
High echelon goalkeeping there.
Is this on target? Doesn't look like it. So corner coming up here for Mount.
Now
Ooh, here comes a change for Hungary.
Here's the substitution.
Kleinheisler's coming on.
And there's the delivery. It didn't happen for them.
Oh, not. He
Crossing into the middle.
wanted him to take
Still
that
not
with his
clear.
right, but there's really no way for me to force that.
Well, able to survive that attacking push.
Trippier being harassed. Stones plays it forward out here to Sterling, where he has just
It needs
tons
an
of
accurate
space.
cross.
Play little 1-2s.
Kane.
Ooh, and Kane skies it.
Well, unfortunately, he couldn't keep the shot down.
Oh, too far, too far.
And unable to pick out a teammate. And that'll be a throw. Adam Nudge. Saloy. Now far from the ideal pass, you've got to say. Adam Nudge. Slipshod passing. "20 minutes to go. So Bosley. Good work from England to win back possession.
Sterling takes it all the way across the field to Foden.
Foden.
Kind
Could
of all
play it
over
in.
me.
Calvin Phillips. Walker now. Foden. Sterling ready.
Heads it
Well,
over
that's
and out.
clear.
Corner here for England.
Just
So
going
with
to be a
15
double
minutes to go, we're
substitution.
going to bring on Saka for Calvin Phillips, and we're going to bring on Jude Bellingham in midfield for Calvin Phillips.
Can someone get on the end of this? And Bellingham. Interception to snuff out the danger. Botka.
I think Jude Bellingham is very likely to be the two-way midfielder that the
Botka.
England fans have always
And the
wanted.
referee
So
felt he had to blow the whistle.
alongside, Declan Rice probably has his spot secure for a long time. He's pretty young, so the midfield combo of Rice-Bellingham looks pretty solid for England going forward. Like I mentioned, they have just endless attacking options. pretty bright future. And they're good now.
It comes to nothing in the end.
Not what we're looking for. A little too far back.
Trippier. Well, that's a really good authoritative tackle. Throw in here. Trippier. Promising looking attack. Foden.
Oh, really
And it's
dangerous
played into
ball
the
for
centre.
Foden.
Well, nothing comes of the attack when all is said and done. Botka. So on the cusp of the final whistle, and the visitors very much in command, Stuart.
Yeah, clearly the better side. Obviously been fantastic up front, but it's their work ethic for me. They're just not happy unless they have the ball, and they're fighting to win it back whenever they do lose it. It's been a really great performance all
So
round.
good performance here from England with 10 minutes to go. Pretty comfortable, honestly.
Just 10 minutes remaining here.
After the shaky start, just sort of settled in,
Won
and
it back.
3-1 is, every game can be better, even when you
Salah.
win, but it's whatever. The game's about results. It's not always about style points or anything like that. So 3-1, they'll take that. Maybe even add on a fourth.
Sloppy pass.
Turnover in midfield by Rice.
Wanted to keep it but couldn't. Adam Nudge. Roland Salah. And back to the keeper.
Pickford plays it long, actually out of bounds. 5 minutes to go.
Be a throw in.
Just trying to keep Hungary off the score sheet. Technically, even though it was an own goal, if Maguire wasn't, if Maguire didn't redirect it in, they certainly would have scored. And so,
Here's Salah. Kleinheisler.
even though technically, officially, Hungary didn't score, it was an own goal, I still think, it doesn't really count as a clean sheet to me. Even though, technically, like I said, a Hungary player didn't score.
Maguire.
So England, they will,
Sterling.
they will go back and prepare for now the truly big games of this group. No disrespect, but the truly big games in this group, which are Hungary, not Hungary, it is Germany, Italy, and of course England. So all those games are big because the Nations League format is such that only the group winner advances to the semifinals next year. So only one of England, Italy, Germany will be there. Maybe even Hungary, who knows?
Making excellent progress with the ball at his feet.
And then obviously fourth place goes down to League B and gets relegated, which...
Strength and control, a big part of his game.
Oh, it falls. Oh, and Pickford saves it right at the death. What a good save off of kind of an unfortunate bounce for England.
And a throw-in it's going to be. Adam Nudge. Kleinheisler. Plenty of players waiting in the middle.
Blocked by Walker.
And blocked for now. He's protecting it
and
well.
get it out, and that should be it. Yep. There's the final whistle.
And so the referee blows
England win the game 3-1.
As a victory for the visitors.
Well, Derek, they were better than their opponents in all aspects of the game. They defended well enough, they dominated
possession,
and they created chances
dominant
as well.
possession for England.
Well, Raheem Sterling has so many admirers.
Sterling
in the game,
and Kane
it's
score.
Easy to see why, based on this performance, I think, Stuart.
Well, he should be pleased with himself today because he performed really well. He scored a good
Mount
goal
scores.
and they
Basically,
won the game.
all the front attacking players get on the score sheet. Even Maguire scored.